Good evening and welcome. Good evening and welcome to beautiful Old Washington, Ohio, and the campus of Buckeye Trail High School in the Bill Baker Activity Complex for tonight's IVC Showdown. It's week 9 of the high school football season, and it's the East Canton Hornets who come in with a record of 6-2. They will take on your homestanding Buckeye Trail Warriors who come in with a record of 1-7. For Sean Williams and the lovely and effervescent Stacy producing our broadcast, I'm merely Tom Strasser, and I will be joined, as always, by the BT Hall of Famer, the one and only Chris Starr. And Chris is out amongst the crowd signing a few autographs and will be joining me here shortly. Hornets and Warriors set to do battle, and it's also senior night, as you was able to watch here in the pregame show. So East Canton, what's at stake for them? They're 6-2. They have secured a spot in the playoffs. And we will continue, but first, let's step aside for the playing of our national anthem by the Buckeye Trail Marching Band. And now we will listen to the playing of the Buckeye Trail alma mater. All right. All right, another outstanding job by the pride of East Guernsey, the Buckeye Trail High School Marching Band, under the tutelage of one Doug Hanna. And be sure to stick around at halftime, where you will hear and be able to watch the performance of both the East Canton Marching Band and the Buckeye Trail Warrior Marching Band. And Chris was talking in pregame about East Canton. They come in with a record of 6-2. They have secured a spot in the playoffs. But as a former player and coach, you want to be able to get home field that first round. Now, the interesting thing is, talking to the East Canton staff, they play Malvern next week. If they beat Malvern, they're hosting the first round of the playoff game. If they lose, they go on the road. They said tonight's game, whether they win or lose, whether they host or not, all depends on week 10. So could it be a trap game?
Well, yeah, no doubt it could be. And one really important thing, too, is just staying healthy. At this time of the year, you get somebody or a couple kids hurt, it can completely change your season and the direction that you're heading. So I'm sure they're worried about staying healthy and staying on task, make sure the kids are working hard. And absolutely, it could be a trap game without a doubt. And Buckeye Trail, they got enough talent out there that they could definitely pull this off. They just got to play well.
Yeah, and you look what a roller coaster season it has been for the Warriors. We've talked about it throughout the year, a season of promise. You lose a Division I athlete and a star quarterback a week and a half before the season starts, and then you are scrambling to move people around. Buckeye Trail, they've played games this year with as many as 3 offensive linemen, starting offensive linemen out. And like I said, when you're putting people on the offensive line that previously they wore number 23, if you wear number 23 and then they have to put a 53 number on you like Kyler Chase, that just shows you kids, him and Case and Dennis,
right,
not offensive linemen, but they've had to become offensive linemen on the fly. So Coach Kearns, him and his coaching staff, kudos to them. They have done everything possible to give themselves the best chance to win. And tonight, they're going to have to play a clean game, turnover free, and they can't afford penalties where their offense, they play behind the sticks. That has hurt them a lot this year.
Yeah, no doubt. And the McGlumphy kid, the quarterback you're talking about, also was a defensive player who was probably going to go play Division I defensively at the next level. And, man, you take an athlete like that out of your defense, and then you have to move a wide receiver to quarterback. Man, it's really been tough on Trail. And like you said, they've had kids in and out, and this might be as healthy as they've been for a while. So
yes, getting Benson Miller, they've gotten him back. Daniel Ringer, remember they lost him. I believe it was the second or third game of the season, and that was against Newark Catholic. We was here for that game, and their starting center, they got him back. And for East Canton, they will be receiving the ball first, and back for East Canton is Braylon Torrance. He's a freshman.
Yeah, he's
number 12.
I've heard he has some wheels too. He's really fast. So,
and he's got a senior back there with him, James Stubblefield, number 11. And it will be Mason Todd, the senior, on senior night for the Warriors, kicking off. And we are underway. Ball's fielded by an up back. And that's one of their playmakers. That is Aiden Stevens. And Stevens will get it to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by the coverage team that time. They really condensed and didn't allow any lanes for them to run through and took that away. So nice job by Buckeye Trail's kickoff team.
And I believe that was Chris Parker on the tackle.
And he's played well for Trail this year.
Oh, yeah.
Linebacker.
Yes,
he's in on a lot of plays. Has really done a lot of nice things for them.
And only a sophomore. So first play, this is McCroskey. His pass over the middle is in, and out of the hands of his intended receiver. That's Aiden Candle.
Man, he was drilled that time, too, by the number 53 for Buckeye Trail.
That's a Kyer Chase.
Kyer Chase, he really he laid the lumber to him, man, that time. And, man, what a nice hit by him to knock that ball loose.
Yeah, Chase, like we said, we talked about him just moments ago. He was 23, but he is now 53. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets. Run up the middle, and nice stop there. On the tackle is R.J. Cole.
Man, that was a nice job that time by Bucky Johnson. He was the defensive end. He squeezed that down, made the hole smaller, and also stuck his arm out and spun the running back in a circle, not letting him get through that hole clean, and slowed him down so the linebackers could come in and clean him up. That was a really nice job that time by Bucky Johnson.
Yeah, that was Dylan Anderson on the carry, and he's an outstanding running back for the Hornets. It'll be 3rd down and about 7. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a legal procedure against the Hornets. They'll give us a chance to look at some of their offensive line. That left tackle is 55, Maverick Campbell. Left guard is 60, Owen Boyle. The center is 57, Frank Gallagher. Right guard is 56, Andrew McQuarrie. And right tackle is 52, Javin Walton. The quarterback is number 2, Owen McCroskey. He's an outstanding senior quarterback. Running backs is 20, Dylan Anderson, and 25, Aiden Candle. Wide receivers, number 3, Aiden Stevens. 7 is Kanan Pollard, and 11 is James Crutchfield. Here's another flag, and it's going to be offside, so the 5 yards the Hornets lost, they will get back.
Buckeye Trail's really been hurt all year long with untimely penalties. They finally had East Canton in a 3rd and long, and, man, just lined up offsides. Didn't even jump. They just lined up offsides.
And Chris McCroskey, he is a dual quarterback. Got a nice arm, but, boy, he can beat you with his legs as well. He's under pressure, finds running room, but he is going to be dropped and sacked back to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, looks like a whole bunch of host of Trail players that time. Yeah, nice job by Trail swarming to the ball and getting to the ball and cutting off the lanes. Buckeye Trail looking quick tonight on the defensive side of the ball, doing a nice job.
Yeah, Kyler Chase led a host of Warriors, so the Warriors force a 3-and-out on the Hornets' first drive.
And Sammy Brown back deep. This is one of their offensive threats. Sammy has the potential to take this the distance just about every time he touches it.
High but short kick, but it takes a Hornets roll. We'll see if it.
I think it was out of bounds.
Out of bounds,
yeah.
Maybe.
At about the 37-yard line, looks like Buckeye Trail 1st and 10.
Yeah, and we'll look at the Buckeye Trail offense. The strong tackle will be 54, R.J. Cole. Strong guard, 72, Bucky Johnson at center. And welcome back, number 60, Daniel Ringer. The quick guard, 53, Kyler Chase. And the quick tackle is 50, Kaysen Dennis. Your tight end is number 3, A.J. Greenewalt. Quarterback, number 4, Mason Todd. Running back, number 8, Trey Janosik. And your wide receivers is 0, Sammy Brown, 5, Owen Wells, and 10, Tyler Harrell. This will be Todd on the keeper, and he will be slung down by linebacker Colin Hawthorne.
Yeah, nice job that time by the offensive line, opening up a big gap on that left side, and he was able to get about 4 yards. So nice job by the offensive line of Buckeye Trail.
Like I said, with the strong side, quick side, the Warriors, they will flip their line continuously. And Todd will be dropped maybe for a loss.
Yeah, it looks like he gained basically maybe lost a half a yard or whatever. So it's going to be 3rd and about 6 for Buckeye Trail.
And one of
on their 41-yard line.
Hawthorne on the tackle along with Maverick Campbell. And how about Campbell, Chris? Sophomore, 6'6", 270. And moves extremely well. You look at East Canton, they've got some size and some beef. So it's going to be 3rd down, long 6. Todd was out throws as his pass nearly picked off, broken up there by Stubblefield, the cornerback. So the Warriors will go 3 and out.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail got some yards on that first down play. Wasn't able to get much after that. And East Canton looks quick. Defensively, they move well. They really got to the ball quickly, put some pressure on the quarterback right away. And their cornerbacks were sitting on those hitch routes, so they're not going to give anything easy on those easy pass plays. So Trail's going to have to work hard tonight to get whatever they want.
As Todd will kick it away from Aiden Stevens, a playmaker for the Hornets. We gave the Hornets starting offense. Let's look at the Warriors starting defense. At defensive end will be 72 Bucky Johnson. The other end, number 3, A.J. Greenewalt. The defensive tackles are 54 R.J. Cole and 78 Nate Taflin. Your linebackers are 50 Kason Dennis, 15 Chris Parker, 53 Kyler Chase, and number 4 Mason Todd. Your corners are Sammy Brown, 0, Trey Unosik, 8, and Tyler Harold is your safety, number 10.
Buckeye Trail on that toss sweep really did a nice job coming up and making him turn that thing in. And the pursuit caught up, and so he got about 2.5 yards, maybe 3 yards on that play. So a nice job by the defense of Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, that Unosik on the tackle of Dylan Anderson, running back for the Hornets. And Chris, East Canton talking to Coach Kearns earlier, he said they're very balanced, about 55% passing, 45% running on the season. And one of the wide receivers jumps.
That's the second penalty by East Canton there, one of those unforced errors. And those are the ones, as a coach, you just hate to see. It really makes it difficult getting you behind the sticks.
And partner Coach Kearns said East Canton, their bread and butter running the football is that read zone play. But he said as talented as their running backs are, they have to make sure they get them. They cannot let the quarterback, McCroskey, keep it and burn them with his legs. Pass intended for Crutchfield is incomplete.
Yeah, that pass looked like it was on target and was just dropped by the receiver that time. So East Canton really kind of hurting themselves at the beginning of this ball game, not playing real well. And you said it, this could be a game maybe they've overlooked. And Buckeye Trail, they're talented enough that they can stick with you and make it difficult. They got some nice players on the outside and got some nice size on the defensive line up front, so it won't be easy.
Now, 3rd down and 12. Now, the Warriors have battled all year, and they'll do it for 4 quarters tonight. Pass is caught, but knocked out of bounds and short of the first down is Stevens. And coming over there was Kason Dennis from his linebacking position. Now, what will East Canton do? I think they're going to go for it, Chris. They have to get to their own 49-yard line.
It's 4th and about, 3 yards, a little over 3 yards? I think they're going to punt.
Yeah, I think they changed their mind, thought about it. And as solid as their defense has played all year,
yeah,
they're going to try to pin the Warriors back. So Sammy Brown. Oh, high snap. But getting the punt away there was Javin Walton. And it will roll inside the 20 to the Warrior 19-yard line. So 6:45 left here in the opening quarter. Buckeye Trail set for their second possession. We'll look at the East Canton defense. They run a 3-4. Their tackles are 55, Maverick Campbell, and 57, Frank Gallagher. Nose guard is Chase Godfrey. Number 58, their linebackers are 8, Jacob Demian, 20, Dylan Richardson, 25, Aiden Candle, and 42, Colin Hawthorne. Todd on the keeper.
And you got maybe a couple yards on that interior. Look like they're trying to trap some of those guys inside. Not really getting much movement. They got about 3 yards out of that, which is not terrible.
Yeah, Anderson along with Stubblefield, who came up from the secondary. And speaking of secondary, Kanan Pollard, number 7, and number 11, James Stubblefield. They're the corners, and your safeties are 3, Aiden Stevens, and 10, Colby Schrader. So 2nd and long for the Warriors. Little bubble screen out to Sammy Brown, and he will get about 3 yards.
I think that was to number 8. That wasn't Sammy, I don't think.
Oh, you think?
I think that was
Unosik. Okay.
I'm sure that was Unosik. Yeah, he made a nice move on the perimeter, got a few extra yards, so it's going to be 3rd and about 3.5 for Buckeye Trail, trying to get their first down of the game. Buckeye Trail going to a spread look, really trying to spread these guys out.
Try to empty the box in case Todd wants to keep it. He's rolling out, looking, throws it. It is caught.
Caught by Sammy Brown.
Wow.
They tried to pick that thing off and just about did. Bounced around. Sammy made a nice catch. A really nice job by Buckeye Trail getting that first down of the game.
Yeah, and Todd kind of had to throw it behind them on the back shoulder because he was tightly defended there. So a nice one-handed snag by Sammy Brown, and that is the first down of the game.
Buckeye Trail going with that trips look to the right, trying to create some space inside. And
Todd gets to the outside.
Room. He's going to the outside. Got about 7 or 8 yards on that carry.
Yeah, Stevens will run him out of bounds for East Canton.
Nice job. Nice job. Spreading them out, getting to the outside perimeter and creating some havoc for the East Canton defense.
Yeah, so it'll be 2nd down and 1. 4:50 left here in the opening quarter. Thanks for joining us here on our TME ORG live stream. And a little tush push. And that will be enough for the first down.
Yep, looks like Buckeye Trail got their second first down. Buckeye Trail kind of cut down their splits that time and just went with the old wedge move inside and had a back come up and push him from behind, was able to get the 2 yards. Nice job by that offensive line. The offensive line for Trail this year has played pretty well throughout the year. Their skilled position's been hurt, and then they had a bunch of offensive linemen hurt. It makes it tough when you get a bunch of guys hurt on that offensive line.
Todd rolls out. He's going to keep it. Cuts up. Nice cut up. He'll get near midfield, and he will be knocked out of bounds there by Schrader of East Canton.
Got about 5 yards again. 4 or 5 yards on that carry. They moved it back a little bit. They must have stepped out of bounds a little early.
And, Chris, you talk about some of Trail's skill positions. They've had to move to the offensive line.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I tell you, I think the Warriors have had about a different starting lineup on the offensive line all year. And they've done definitely the best they can. Todd, under pressure, throws it. Intended for Sammy Brown. It is incomplete. Stevens on the coverage for East Canton.
Yeah, had him in the flats that time, just doing that sprint out. It takes some time to get your shoulders squared and try to get that, because it is not easy to make that pass until you can kind of get your shoulders square up and make a throw, and especially when you're really not the quarterback. You're a running back trying to do that. So Buckeye Trail still struggles to throw it a little bit at times, but man, they've really made the effort to do it here in the second half of the season.
3rd down and 5. Todd will keep it up the middle, and he's going to be close to a first down. That was Chase Godfrey, the nose guard, on the tackle for East Canton, but he's going to be short.
Going to be about a yard short. See if the Trail's going to go for this.
Oh.
I would bet they do.
Yeah, and how about the tush push again?
They might let this run down and then take a timeout. Talk it over. Who's Arkansas got this week, Tommy?
Hey, we've got plenty of time to talk about
Who's Arkansas got?
Wounded and beloved Razorbacks. So
they had that game won, though, didn't they?
Yeah, we don't have to live in the past. We're not. But luckily we have a timeout here, and it's great. We'll have an opportunity to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back. A big 4th and 1 coming up for the Warriors.
Hello everyone, Josh Hott from Stop 9 Church of Christ. And on behalf of the church, we'd like to wish all of our local athletes and sports teams good luck this season. We're praying for a safe season and a healthy season and a successful season. If you're looking for a place to be encouraged and want to grow in your faith, we'd love for you to join us here at Stop 9 Church of Christ. We meet at 8:30 and 10:30, and we have Bible classes at 9:30 as well. We have plenty of room for kids. We have a lot of kids running around, so bring your kids with you and join us, and we invite you to come and see.
All right, welcome back to the campus of Buckeye Trail High School. No score here, 3:18 to go in the first quarter, and a big 4th down and 1 just over midfield for the Warriors.
Looks like it's going to be maybe just slightly short of 1, maybe about 1.5 feet. So Buckeye Trail doesn't need much, but boy, they're really they got it.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, and they put Chris Parker up at fullback, and I tell you, Mason Todd got such a great burst behind his center, Daniel Ringer. Parker never got a chance to push him.
Yeah, that was a nice job, that big surge by that offensive line. And I'm telling you, East Canton's got some hosses up front.
Yeah, oh, tell me about it. They do. That very impressive and athletic squad, as you said earlier. So the Warriors quickly to the line, 1st down. There's a little bubble pass to Yanosic.
I think we got a holding call.
Yes, and Chris, you called it, and see, these have been the killers.
It's one thing Trail can't afford is penalties, because they're one of those teams that's really got to stay on schedule as far as getting yardage each play, and they get behind the sticks. It's difficult for them to make up that yardage.
Yeah, and when you have Drew McGlumphy, you have room for error, because he's throwing the football to Sammy Brown, to Mason Todd, to Yanosic,
right,
and the ability to run it. But it really limits you. Now 1st down and 20. Todd looking. Man, runs over a defender, and he gets knocked out of bounds.
He got about 4 yards on that one. He ran hard, ran right through the corner that time. So Mason Todd, who's not real tall in stature, but is definitely a strong runner of the ball.
Yeah. That was Dylan Anderson. He's a hard-nosed running back for East Canton, so he can appreciate the hard run there by Todd. But now 2nd and 17 after the 3-yard gain. 3 receivers to the left. That's where they're rolling. Todd throws it. Pass intended for Yanosic, but well defended by Stevens.
And Trail really had nobody open that time.
Yeah.
Quarterback just basically threw that ball into an open area just to throw it away to get rid of it, because they've done a nice job of covering receivers up. They're not leaving gaps. They're right in your hip pocket and taking those routes away. East Canton's done a nice job of that tonight.
Yeah, so we're looking 3rd down and 17. Five receivers. Set up Todd over the middle. He's got a man, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down, and that is the playmaker, downtown Sammy Brown.
Making another big catch. He's going to be about 2 yards short of this 1st down. I'm sure Buckeye Trail's going to go for this. 4th and 2. Inside of East Canton's 40-yard line, about the 38.
And, Chris, this is our 5th Buckeyes. I haven't seen the Warriors go 5 wide like that before that.
It makes it
many
difficult.
times, but they got a time.
It makes it difficult on the defense because you spread them out. And right now,
here's the tush push, and he's got it.
Again.
Wow, what a surge.
They got about 7 yards
Yeah.
on that. I mean, it just blew through that East Canton up front, and they had about 9 guys in the box trying to take it away.
Hey,
nice job by Buckeye Trail's offensive line.
If you need to milk the clock, I think you could do that play 4 times in a row.
I think the Eagles are a little jealous right now.
Wow, what an impressive. You're right, that was 4th and 2. And Todd, he's going to be wrapped up by Frank Gallagher.
Yeah, and he got about three yards on that, 3.5 maybe. I'd go right back to the old
Tush push.
tush push and do that again because East Canton has not shown that they can stop it. Do that like 3 times in a row.
So, Chris, we are under a minute.
Wow, this first quarter flew by.
And the Warriors overcoming a holding penalty on this drive. Todd keeps it.
And he's just about got another. He's right at the 1st down marker.
And you know,
again. He might have it.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. I was kind of hoping he was a half yard short so we could see the tush push again.
Exactly. Yeah, Buckeye Trail doing a nice job up front. I'll tell you what, the offensive line, though, is as healthy as they've been for a while.
Yeah, and Chris, this is going to be the last play of the quarter. The Warriors do not have to run another play, and I tell you, Coach Kearns, he has to be very pleased with how this first quarter has played out. The Warriors will have it 1st and 10 at the Hornets' 23-yard line when we be back. As one quarter of play is in the books, so we'll step aside and hear from our sponsors. No score from Old Washington. 360 Burger. Love serving farm to table burgers using fresh, locally produced ingredients to all football fans in the area. We enjoy providing our guests with the highest quality food that will delight any taste bud. And please be sure to top your meal off with the best ice cream and shakes around. Enjoy farm to table meals with your loved ones at the Bear's Den Steakhouse. We serve burgers, salads, soups, and the best steaks around. We are located on Route 40 between Cambridge and Old Washington, and we would love to wish all the area teams good luck this upcoming season.
They ran the old tush push again, got about 6 yards that time.
I
don't think they're going to stop doing it.
I think you're right. Inside the 20.
Push her right down the field.
And remember, we seen Connor Pushkarich a couple of years ago run the ball about 48 times.
Yeah.
Connor, who is one of our proud sponsors tonight. Your record there could be in jeopardy. So 2nd and 5. Warriors 3 receivers to the left. Todd keeps this one.
Yeah, he's got the
Yes,
corner.
first down, 10-5.
He's in.
Touchdown, Warriors. 17-yard jaunt to the house from Mason Todd. And just like that, the Warriors, they are on the board first.
Yeah, nice job. That offensive line that time, they all pinched in thinking they're going to run it inside, and he bounced it to the outside. You use that speed Todd has, and he does have some wheels. He runs well. Got to the outside and was able to make it to the corner for the touchdown. Really nice job. Buckeye Trail playing well tonight.
Yes, and the Warriors will go for 2. Now, the ball's at the 3. Is this a little far for the tush push?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. They didn't average about 6 yards a carry on that.
Todd keeps
Never
it
got out of the backfield.
No, and he is wrapped up quickly.
Couple flags. I don't know if that's a hold or if that was a face mask.
By Maverick Campbell. Was the first one to wrap him up. We'll see. It appears to be on East Canton. Face mask.
Yeah.
Now this will set up the tush push now.
They have not shown the ability to stop this play at all. I'll be shocked if we don't run that. Trails just tore them up with that play. They're not going to do it, though, it don't look like.
Oh, all right. No, I think they are. I think they're just spreading them out to get people out of the box. He pushes, and did he get in? No, he is just short. Great view there from the end zone. Is that Corey down there getting the great look? All right, Corey, good job. But just short there. So the 2-point conversion's no good. 11-17 left here in the second quarter. 6-0. Warriors will step aside and be right back. Old Washington Presbyterian Church would like to wish all our Warrior teams the best of luck this upcoming season. We love being a part of Buckeye Trail in our community by supporting programs like 4-H, after-school library, and the clothing giveaway. Looking for a place to worship? We'd love to have you. Sunday mornings at 9:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. And we're back on the kickoff. This is returned up to about the Hornets' 32-yard line. That was Stevens on the return for the Hornets. And Chris Parker on the stop. So credit to Hornets there on the 2-point conversion, Chris, stopping the tush push for the first time after the Warriors had ran it about 4 times here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and didn't show any ability to stop it up until that point. So
McCroskey fakes it, rolling out. He's got a man wide open at the 45, and it is caught. And up over midfield, and that is Stevens.
Yeah, it was a nice job that time. Made like a fake pitch to the right, rolled back left, and had a receiver go deep, and it kind of pulled the coverage away, and they had another guy drag underneath of that, and he was wide open that time.
Yeah, the little misdirection play there for the Hornets. So it'll be first down and 10, ball inside Warrior territory at the 49. McCroskey pitches it to, wow. And running the football there with authority was Anderson.
Yeah, kind of caught Sammy flat-footed. He was trying to take on a blocker, and it was stood straight up and just got plowed over that time. That's one of those things where you see it coming and there ain't nothing you can do about it. He took a wallop on that one.
Well, I tell you, Sammy Brown is one tough kid.
He is definitely a tough kid.
He's going to shake that off a lot quicker than I would. McCroskey, play action. He's got all kinds of time, and he's got room to run. 30 down to the 22-yard line, tackled by Brown. There's a flag that comes in.
I'm not sure what this is.
There's a Hornet player injured back at the 29-yard line.
Not sure what that. I didn't see what happened.
They're pointing East Canton's way, so it may have been a hold right there. Yes.
Holding. East Canton. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
All right, so we've got an injured Hornet on the field, and I tell you what, we'll step aside and be right back. Looking for a family restaurant to tailgate at before the big game? Visit Mr. Lee's Family Restaurant on East Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. We're open Tuesday through Sunday, so stop in for some good homemade American food, and don't forget about our fresh pies, which are made daily. All right, we're back after the holding call, and injured Hornets player was able to walk off the field on his own. So it's going to be first down and 11 for the Hornets. And there's a timeout for the Hornets. And a couple of our other sponsors we want to give a shout out to. Is Robinson's Farms and Dennis Doubt, who says, "Go Warriors." So, again, we want to thank our fine sponsors who have made the live streams of the 2025 season
Dennis
be
Dowd,
possible.
who's been a huge supporter of Buckeye Trail for a very long time. Board member for a long time. Worked in the area, has always been really supportive of all Buckeye Trail sports and extracurricular activities. Been a really, really great guy, really big supporter of Buckeye Trail, and we thank you very much.
So 10:07 left here in the second quarter. And, Chris, how big is it here? The Warriors, they forced 2 3-and-outs to start the game. You take the lead. How big is it to get another stop on this possession and not let East Canton answer your score? That's McCroskey. He's going deep, and he's got a man wide open, and it is caught. Stevens, 38 yards, touchdown, Hornets. Wow,
Buckeye
was that
Trail
quick?
had a busted coverage that time, and nobody was within 25 yards of him. The only hope they had is he was going to overthrow him. So I don't know what happened, but something happened. They got something really messed up.
And I tell you, boy, McCroskey, he showed his strong arm there, and you're right. It looked like it may be slightly overthrown, but Stevens
made a nice
ran
catch.
it down.
Yeah,
yes.
really made a nice catch.
So the extra point is up, and it is good by Canaan Pollard. So, boy, the Hornets, they answer and answer quickly. 10 minutes left here in the second quarter. Your score now, East Canton 7, Buckeye Trail 6. We'll step aside and be right back.
Hi folks, Jeff Riggins, Box Draw Byesville here in beautiful downtown Byesville, Ohio. First off, we'd like to wish all the local area teams success this year, especially Buckeye Trail Warriors, since that's where I got my wife from Buckeye Trail in 1980, a long time ago, but hey, that's where she's from. And if you need a mattress, Box Draw Byesville where you need to come. We got all sizes, anywhere from twin up to queen, king. If you mention this ad, we'll give you 10% off.
Welcome back to Old Washington, so credit to Hornets. Falling behind 6-0. Impressive drive capped off by the McCroskey 38-yard touchdown pass to Stevens. This is Janosik on the return. Fumble. But I think the Warriors got back on it.
Yeah, I think they had already blown the play dead. Official pointing Buckeye Trail. They had held him up and brought him back and finally stripped him of it. So, you know, in the NFL, they let them get away with a lot of that. And in high school, once you pretty much get your forward motion stopped, they usually blow it dead right there. So, nice job by the officials not to allow that to continue on. Buckeye Trail going with a trips look to the left here. Trips left.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Warriors. Todd will keep it, and he will be upended there as Canton in on the stop. So, Chris, you're going to tell me when you were growing up and playing tackle football in the neighborhood, y'all actually had forward progress? See, down in Arkansas, the play was over once you was taken down to the ground.
Say that again.
Okay.
Yeah, that was dirty. They'd hold you up and punch you and everything else. Back in the day in Middleburn, we had some rough times. We had a lot of broken collarbones.
Yeah. But I tell you what, David Wheeler, he grew out of that stage there of cheap shots. Todd rolls out. He's going to keep it. He's got a nice running room, but he is going to be stood up there.
Just short, about a yard short. They were doing that little roll that time, rolling the pass, and Todd just seemed to see him. So took off and ran it. Nice job by Mason Todd, creating some offense for Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, that was Candle on the tackle. And Chris, that's twofold. It makes it 3rd and 1, but with that carry, Mason Todd has now gone over 1,000 yards on the season. Wow.
He's going to have another first down, too. Made some nice moves in the backfield. Made a couple guys miss and was able to finagle it enough to get that first down yardage. So, again, and East Canton they were bringing pressure right now. They were sending both backers inside to attack those seams, and Mason was able to avoid the contact and get that first down. Nice job by Mason Todd.
Yeah, it looked like Todd was on the dance floor doing the limbo dance because he did. He got low and was able to get by 2 players, and here's a pre-snap penalty against the Warriors. So, again, they're going to be playing behind the sticks. Now, their scoring drive, their last one, they overcame a 1st and 20. They're going to have to overcome a 1st and 15 here.
Yeah, that's too bad. Buckeye Trail has really moved the ball pretty well. Even with the last penalty they got, they were able to overcome it. But, man, you just hate to see that. It puts you so far behind those sticks, and, you know, you really got to do everything right now just to get that first down.
So that's Chris Parker lined up to the right of Todd. Todd rolling out. He's under pressure. Throws it down the middle.
Oh, he had a guy open too. Janosik was streaking across the middle. Just slightly overthrew him. He had him on a post route. And I tell you what, I think East Canton had a flash of terror there for just a second because I thought that was going for 6.
And Chris, it very well might have, but give the outside linebacker, Jacob Demian, a lot of credit.
Put some pressure.
He drilled Todd as he threw the football, and I think made him actually throw the football quicker than he wanted to. So Demian was big on that play. Todd again throws it. This one could be, as looks like the DB and wide receiver both had a play on that. As it's incomplete.
Probably should have been picked off, and I think he mistimed his jump, it looks like. And then because he did, Harold almost caught it. So.
Yeah, that was Stubblefield who went up to make a play on the ball for the Hornets, and then Harold was able to get his hands on it as well too. So be 3rd down and 15.
7:11 to go in the second quarter.
Oh, thank heaven. Todd rolling out. Here comes Demian again.
He's got Sammy Brown.
And it's
wow. Sammy Brown was in there trying to break it up. It looked like at first he almost come down with it. Buckeye Trail unable to make the play to get the first down, so they're going to have to punt. 4th and about 15 with 7:04 left in the second quarter.
And, Chris, you don't think that Sammy Brown is circled on the Hornets scouting report on their defense? He had 3 DBs back there on the post pattern to defend them. Todd, nice booming punt and gets a big bounce. And it will roll down
to about the
18-yard line. So
nice
6:53 left. And it will be East Canton football. And we mentioned Connor Pushkarich. We want to thank Connor Pushkarich of Jacobs Vandeman Insurance Agency. If you're looking for an insurance agent to quarterback you through any type of insurance coverage, Connor is definitely your man.
Yeah, Connor was an outstanding player here, too, at Buckeye Trail. One of those running quarterbacks who ran for a bunch of yards his senior year. Really outstanding player for Buckeye Trail and does an outstanding job with insurance, too. So if you need some insurance, he's the guy you need to talk to.
So 1st down and 10 for the Hornets at their own 18.
Buckeye Trail really stuffing things inside. Looks like number 25 on the tackle for Buckeye Trail did a nice job again. That's not Wyatt Fluhart.
Yes, you called it.
Oh, it was Wyatt Fluhart. Okay, Wyatt Fluhart on a nice tackle that time. Inside, making a big play for Buckeye Trail.
Don't doubt yourself. And that was Anderson on the carry for the Hornets.
I think Chris Parker was in on that too. So Chris Parker really has come around and been a really nice linebacker for Buckeye Trail this year.
Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and that's going to cost the Hornets another 5 yards.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that play was. They had guys going all kinds of different directions, so I don't know if that was an influence block. They were trying to pretend like they were going to run the sweep to the left and then go back to the right, but, man, they had guys going all over the field that time. It was really confusing.
Chris, we also want to thank Bicon and Bicon Engineering for their support of the Warriors and all the local athletes in the area. And here's a little shovel pass to Stevens, but defended nicely by the Warriors.
Yeah, and he paid a price that time. Big number 72, Bucky Johnson was in on that when he turned it up and got a whole load of Bucky Johnson that time. And that's a whole load right there at 6'4", about 260. So
Bucky has had an outstanding year.
He's really played well for Trail.
And he's only a junior.
Big, strong kid. Really is coming to his own this year. Has really played well.
Chris, this is a huge play for the Warrior defense, a chance to get the ball back with decent field position, 3rd and 11. McCroskey pitches it to the outside, and the Warrior defense will force the punt.
Yeah, it's going to be we got a flag down. I don't know what this is about, but
that was Candle.
It was late.
And that's going to be
They call holding?
No, they called a personal foul against the Warriors. And that is a backbreaker.
Dead ball, personal foul, Buckeye Trail, 15-yard penalty.
So now.
Yeah, those are things, man, that just kills you. They had that, and it was going to probably go into halftime at least 7-6 here. And, man, that just gives them a first down and keeps it rolling. That's just a really unforced error by Buckeye Trail, just hurting themselves.
And it gives the Hornets new life. McCroskey rolling out. Hits the man underneath. And that is Pollard.
Yeah, nice job. They fake that pitch and then roll back the other way, and they have 3 receivers en route. They got levels. I guess you would call that a levels, right, Tommy?
Yes.
You got a deep guy, you got a guy in the mid, and you got a guy underneath. And it's really hard to cover all those guys. You just don't have enough bullets to do it. And then Buckeye Trail left the underneath guy that time wide open.
On the scoring drive, remember, he had a big play on that, a pass on that exact same play to the second level. That was Janosik on the tackle for the Warriors. McCroskey rolling out, throws it. He's got a man, and that is Candle. That'll be a first down for the Hornets to the Warrior 38-yard line. So East Canton looking to cash in on the big penalty that kept this drive alive.
Yeah, ball on the 38-yard line here. And East Canton really starting to move it well.
Yeah, and you're probably thinking there's another 5-yard penalty for East Canton, and they've had to overcome quite a few of those here in the first half.
No doubt. They have definitely.
Be sure to stick around at halftime, where we will hear from both bands, the East Canton Marching Band and the Buckeye Trail Warrior Marching Band.
Yeah, I tell you what, you want to watch something that's really nice. You watch Buckeye Trail's Marching Band. They have an outstanding one.
And we've got a timeout by Coach Kearns and the Warriors. That will be their second timeout of the half. We'll step aside and take one with them and be right back.
Hi, this is Mitzi Silvas from King Carpet and Swim Away. I'm just here to wish you, as we all are, all the teams coming up for the new season, everybody do great.
Jimmy at King Carpet, come in for a free estimate. We have plenty of stock downstairs of all kind of hard surface, about 25 flavors that you can choose from, and then a lot of remnants and rolls for that carpeted or the person that wants that soft and cushy.
And Ross here from Swim Away as well. Come in, we do free water testing all the time. We have all the chemicals in stock to keep your pool and spa water crystal clear all season long. Many deals and specials going on all the time. Come and see us.
Welcome back to the campus of Buckeye Trail High School. It's been a good one here. 7-6 East Canton with the lead, driving as they have moved the football to the Warrior 43-yard line after the 5-yard penalty. High snap. McCroskey gets it down. He gets it to Stevens, and he will be dropped by Cole and Chase.
Kyra Chase, yeah, and Kyra Chase, that's a couple nice tackles he's made tonight. Really covered some ground quick and sealed that hole up inside. Looked like he was going to have a seam, and here come Kyra from the backside and shut it down. Nice job.
And the Warriors with a 3-man front. 2nd and 14. Here's a little swing pass to Stevens. And boy, the Warriors got a lot of blue jerseys over there to the football.
Yeah, they did a nice job. Buckeye Trail making some adjustments. East Canton was hurting them with the pass, so they went to the 3-man rush and put a few extra guys in coverage and taking some things away, making it a little more difficult on those levels passes, taking those away.
And Chris, you look here, Bucky Johnson, we talked about the way the Warriors have had to move people. Remember, Bucky has been a defensive end a lot of years, had a lot of big sack games. He's having to play nose guard against some of the big linemen. And McCroskey finds running room, and he will get a first down and then some to the 20-yard line. Wow.
Yeah, that time they just ran everybody deep, and man, if the defensive line doesn't get it, there was probably 20 yards between the defensive line and the backs in the backfield, so Buckeye Trail just wasn't able to get it covered up.
And Chris, remember Coach Kearns, he said that earlier to us. They've got solid running backs, but McCroskey, they got to make him hand it off. He cannot get loose there, and you can see why.
Going to be a timeout by East Canton. 1:22 left to go. Hopefully Buckeye Trail can get a stop here, get us into halftime at 7-6. Man, that would be nice. That'd be a big win for Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, who will get the ball to start the second half? So we'll time out, and we'll step aside and take one as well.
Hello everyone, Josh Hott from Stop 9 Church of Christ. And on behalf of the church, we'd like to wish all of our local athletes and sports teams good luck this season. We're praying for a safe season and a healthy season and a successful season. If you're looking for a place to be encouraged and want to grow in your faith, we'd love for you to join us here at Stop 9 Church of Christ. We meet at 8:30 and 10:30, and we have Bible classes at 9:30 as well. We have plenty of room for kids. We have a lot of kids running around, so bring your kids with you and join us, and we invite you to come and see.
All right, welcome back. 1st and 10. Yes, he did. Little bubble pass, and that is completed to Pollard, and he'll get to about the 15-yard line, gain of 6 or 5.
We're just about to a minute now. Buckeye Trail just trying to hold the wall here. Keep East Canton from scoring. East Canton's going with a spread look again. It's going to get that levels look.
And there it is, and it's been there, and it is complete. The stubble field. And we'll see where he's knocked out at. I think that'll be a first down, or are they going to mark him short?
It looks like
it's a first down.
First down inside the 10-yard line. 44 seconds to go. Buckeye Trail, somebody needs to make a big play here.
Oh, they're going to move it back to the 11 so he can get a first down.
Another first down. Why did they put the chains down then? I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, so they thought he was out of bounds. They marked him inbounds. So that's why East Canton used their last
started the clock.
timeout. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he was out of bounds too. But the ref said keep the clock going. So East Canton wisely uses a timeout. We also want to thank Darcy Wakefield, Dentistry and Orthodontics, for their sponsorship this season as well. If you want to keep that winning smile, Chris, which you do, then you visit Darcy Wakefield and her
One thing that makes
staff.
me smile is anytime Michigan loses. That is definitely one thing
Oh,
that will make me smile. Oh, Michigan had a tough one last weekend. That was rough. I hate to see it.
3 receivers to the right. McCroskey pass over the middle, intended for Pollard, but broken up nicely there.
I think that was number 50, wasn't that time, by the dentist, Mr. Dennis.
Oh, Cason Dennis, yeah.
Making a nice play. He was right there. Ball was slightly, maybe just a little high. Cason was right there to break it up.
But McCroskey, he threw the football where only his receiver had a chance to catch it. And that would have been a touchdown if Dennis hadn't arrived the same time. And now the Warriors will take a timeout. 31 seconds left. And we'll take one with them and be right back. 360 Burger loves serving farm to table burgers using fresh, locally produced ingredients to all football fans in the area. We enjoy providing our guests with the highest quality food that will delight any taste bud. And please be sure to top your meal off with the best ice cream and shakes around. All right, we're back. Second down and 10. Both teams out of timeouts, 31 seconds. McCroskey, he'll keep it. Makes one man miss, bends, and gets to the 2-yard line.
22 seconds to go. I wonder if they're just going to spike this thing. Probably going to spike it.
Or he'll keep it. Yeah.
He's going to spike it. Yeah, they got 12. They've got 2 plays probably here. Buckeye Trail did get him tackled in bounds, which is what they really needed to do. It's going to be third and about what, Tommy? 2 or 3 yards for a touchdown?
Yeah, and remember, Chris, they can get a first down, which would stop the clock.
Right.
Of course, you really wouldn't have to set the chains that much, but.
I think the quarterback's going to run this inside. What do you think? What would you guess? They're going to spread us out and try to run. It's going to be difficult to stop because he throws the ball so well.
Yeah.
You got to defend those receivers, but
you think if he rolls out,
tight.
a pitch to Anderson, and he takes it in for a Hornet touchdown.
Yeah, that's bad because that 15-yard penalty cost us 6 points, maybe 7, depending on what happens here, and that's just too bad. Buckeye Trail played really well up until that point, too. So,
and that little quick pitch to the short side of the field to Anderson, and you're right, the Hornets, they rolled the dice there. If he doesn't get in the end zone, then
that's probably
the half's probably over, but Hornets cash in on back-to-back touchdown drives, and the extra point by Pollard is up and good. So now 7 seconds left, and the Hornets increase their lead to 14-6. It's still a one-score game, and the Warriors will get the football to start the second half.
Yeah, not saying they couldn't have scored. Buckeye Trail could have went 3 and out, but, man, it would have been a lot tougher. A lot less time for them to be able to do the things they wanted to do. And Buckeye Trail hanging in there, though, down 14-6. They've played well tonight, and man, they've really been competitive on the field and been tough and been physical. You got to hand it to Buckeye Trail when the season's not going the way you want. It's really difficult for people to throw in the towel. Buckeye Trail has not done that, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you look at this Hornet squad, and you've mentioned athletic. You know, they're big, they're quick. They got an outstanding playmaker at quarterback, receivers that catch the ball running, big up front. They've got it all. And their game next week against Malvern, you know, with hosting a playoff game for the Hornets at stake, that'll be a lot of eyes on that game. So Pollard to kick off, Brown and Janosik back. We'll see if they get a chance. And no, he's going to squib kick it.
Out of bounds.
Yeah. Now we'll see if the Warriors make them re-kick it.
I'd make them kick it again. You try to get that ball into Sammy Brown's hands because he can make something happen.
Oh, and Chris, don't forget. Was it the Newark Catholic game that Trey Janosik had some monster returns? But it was Janosik against Newark Catholic. It was Sammy Brown, I believe, homecoming against TCC.
Right,
he had a kickoff and a punt return called back.
Called back.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they were both called back.
Yeah. And Trey Janosik against Newark Catholic, he had 2 or 3 returns of 45 over 50 yards plus. So, but I look for Pollard to squib this one again. Maybe even shorter. And just as I called it, he booms it deep. And Janosik will bring it from the 9. He's got a hole. One man to beat.
Another flag down.
And that will end the first half. Wow, Pollard saved the touchdown, but you're right. It would have probably been coming back. But, man.
Yeah, looked good.
Yeah.
It looked good for a second there, but Buckeye Trail got another holding penalty, I'm pretty sure, so not going so good now.
Yeah, and that will end the first half. And your score, after one half here in the books from Old Washington, your score, East Canton 14, Buckeye Trail 6. We're going to step aside, let you get something to eat.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know your stomach's been growling. It's been hard for me to concentrate.
Not as hungry as Michigan, though, after that loss to USC. I assure you that.
Unbelievable. Well, you give Stacy a break. Give her a break. All right, so we'll take a timeout and hear, step aside and hear from both bands and then be back for second half action.
I got a rigor mortgage. Please put 20 minutes on the halftime clock.
Butch.
And start it.
Butch. Hey. Hey. Bring me something.
Ladies and gentlemen, halftime is our time. Please welcome to the field the pride of East Canton, the East Canton Hornet Marching Band.
No, not hay.
We're kicking off tonight's performance with a disco favorite brought back to life in 1995 by Gloria Estefan. Here's Turn the Beat Around. Next up, a 2016 hit by Fits and the Tantrums. Here's Hand Clap.
Thank you.
Our next tune is from 1990 by CNC Music Factory. Here is Gonna Make You Sweat.
I'm sending her home with a sewing machine, a bunch of material, a cutting board, a ruler. Here, take it. I've got more than I'll ever get sewed up.
Get ready for some spooky fun. Here's Michael Jackson's Thriller. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the Thriller. The Hornet Marching Band is under the direction of Jim Howell, with flag and dance instructor Nikki Shahirsky and majorette instructor Melanie Boyle. We'd like to extend a big thank you to the East Canton band boosters for their continued support, and we wish the Buckeye Trail Band a successful marching season. Thank you for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the pride of Eastern Guernsey County, the Warrior Marching Band. The Warrior Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Doug Hanna, Assistant Band Directors Madison Galloway and Gavin Brown, and Color Guard Instructor Bren Shepard. Our first performance tonight is packed with energy and attitude and just the right amount of edge. It's one of the most streamed songs right now and a fan favorite everywhere. This one will have you on your feet dancing as the band plays APT. This high-voltage rock classic and legendary anthem has been rocking fans since 1980. From Ozzy stage to stadiums everywhere, this song brings nothing but pure adrenaline. Here is Crazy Train. For our final performance, it's time to bring back the boy band energy. With its unforgettable dance moves and sing-along chorus, it had everybody singing Bye Bye Bye, featuring senior trumpet players Autumn Carrick and Pacey Bryant.
I don't help
like to thank our parents, students, athletic department, school board, administration, and community at East Jersey Schools for your continued support of the marching band program. All right, we're going to draw 4 tickets for the Buckeye Trail Band Boosters Fill Your Freezel Raffle. If you are one of the winners, stand by and you will receive a call from us with further details. So for the first prize, which is half cow, the winner is Carla Easy. Prize 1, half cow, Carla Easy. Prize 2 for the half a pig is Christina Mitchell. Prize 2, half pig is Christina Mitchell. Prize 3 for the half a cow is Scott Hess. Prize 3, half a cow, Scott Hess. And the fourth and final prize of half a pig is Tony Driggs. Again, prize 4 for half a pig, Tony Driggs.
Well, I guess
You should receive a call. Thank you.
Doing like a pound at a time, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta call.
Now's the time. Chuck a duck. Here we go. We'll count down from 3. The target is on the track. In 3, 2, 1. Chuck your duck.
Oh, there's one.
The senior raffle basket winner. Get your tickets out if you purchased a ticket for the senior raffle basket. Thank you to everyone who supported our seniors tonight by purchasing raffle tickets, including the local businesses who made donations and helped sponsor these baskets. These businesses include Starbucks, Bear's Den, Urban Twig, Brown House Pizza, 360 Burger, Kennedy's Bakery, and Country Bits. We will now announce the winners of the senior raffle basket. The winner of the runner-up basket is 248-19032. 248-19032. Winner of the runner-up basket, the winner of the main basket, 248-19062. 248-19062. If the winners could please bring their winning ticket numbers to the table near the stadium entrance where the tickets were purchased to receive their prize. Again, 248-19032 and 248-19062. So please bring your winning ticket numbers to the table near the stadium entrance to receive your prize. Thank you.
Southeastern Ohio Counseling Center provides mental health and addiction services to children, adolescents, and adults wherever is most convenient, home, community, or school setting. Located in downtown Old Washington, call Mandy McGlumphy at 740-489-5571 for any questions. Go Warriors! All right. Welcome back, Trey Unosik. Nice return for the Warriors as they get the ball to about the 29-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Warriors. So that's Sammy Brown will take it on the around the left end, and he will get maybe a yard. So it'll be second down and 9. For the Warriors, opening drive of the second half. Warriors took the early 6-0 lead, started the second quarter, but East Canton answered back with back-to-back touchdowns. And that's Todd. He'll take it right up the gut, and he will be tackled and met there by Maverick Campbell.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail trying to force that thing inside. It's going to be third and about 7, maybe a long 6. Buckeye Trail going back to the spread look, trying to create some space.
Todd rolling to the right, looking underneath. No one there as he has to throw the ball at the feet of Brown as he was defended nicely there by the safety, Colby Schrader. So East Canton, Chris, will force a 3-and-out.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail really, even if he would have caught that, probably would not have made first down yardage. He was short of it probably by about 3 yards, and the defender was close on his heels, so it was going to be difficult for him to make it even if he did complete that pass.
So the Warriors will punt the football. And offsides. So that will move it to within a yard.
Better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now with the 5-yard walk-off, the Warriors are going to send their offense back on the field.
Yeah, why not, right?
And then tush push, yes.
Fourth down. Buckeye Trail, they got nothing to lose, so be aggressive. And, hey, if you're going to win, you might as well win being aggressive, so, or at least try to win being aggressive.
Yeah, they're going to go under center and the tush push, and that will get them the first down, yes.
They definitely got it. Nice job. Buckeye Trail getting that first down in the second half.
And, wow, what a big penalty there as the Warriors went with the long count to draw them off sides. So let's see if the Warriors can capitalize on the big 5-yard penalty by East Canton, or they would have gotten the football back. So just underway here in the third quarter. Thanks for joining us on our live stream. Todd under trouble, and he's going to be ran down. Yeah, and I believe that was Demian.
Drugged down from the backside that time. Coming all the way around from the backside and you're rolling out, you got to make a decision quick. Either throw it or cut that thing up the field. And the defender for East Canton was able to track him down from the backside and make that play.
So loss of 1. Excuse me. So loss of 1, give Demian the sack there, and Demian, as he's applied pressure on Todd all evening. Todd, the ball carrier, Demian on the tackle, as well as Gallagher. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Gain of 2 for Todd.
Buckeye Trail going back to that spread look, trying to really spread the field out and hopefully be able to throw it or create some seams in that defense.
So Todd rolling out, throws it. He's got a man, but nice tackle at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and about, 3 yards? 4 yards.
Yeah.
A long 4 yards.
Yeah, that
the
was.
Buckeye Trail looks like they're going to punt it.
Yeah, that was Janosik. And that was solid tackling by the Hornets there, because, if Janosik's able to get another 2 yards maybe, the Warriors were probably going for it. But I said the Warriors will punt the ball away. It hit. Oh. It hit the up back, but the Warriors didn't realize it, and the Hornets were able to recover. Boy, that would have been a big break. But heads-up play there by the up back for the Hornets.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail got a good bounce, a friendly bounce, and it hit the up backer. It probably would have went another 15 yards because that thing was moving quick.
But it just died right in front of them, yeah.
They might have got another 10 yards out of that punt.
Or if they would have got any kind of ricochet when the ball hit the up back, but it died right at his feet, so he was able to just fall on it. McCroskey dropping back, and this is going to be another
false start
for the Hornets. And have they had about 6
They've had a bunch
on the night?
They've really hurt themselves tonight with some really untimely penalties, and anytime you get one of those false starts, it really just kills the momentum of the team without a doubt. Kind of reminds you of watching the Cleveland Browns play.
So it'd be 1st down and 15 with the ball at the 15. McCroskey under pressure. He's going to take off and get positive yardage. He will pick up about, let's see, about 6 yards.
I think it was 10, wasn't it? 1st and 10.
Or 1st and 15.
Yeah, so about 10 yards
6,
on that. Yeah. So it'll be right around 9 or 10 yards he picked up, and man, Klosky kid does a nice job really running the ball. Once things break down, he's able to create with his feet, which is nice.
I'm glad your math skills are better than mine. And this is going to be a solid 1st down run up the middle. And boy, Anderson, he runs hard.
Yeah, it was a nice run inside, carrying 2 or 3 people with him, giving a 1st down to East Canton at about their 37 yard
37,
line.
yes.
37-yard line.
And that was Todd and Harrell on the stop for the Warriors. 2 of the 7 seniors, Chris, who are playing their last home game. Warriors trail by 1 score, 14-6. McCroskey, a little bubble screen. And it is complete, the stubble field, but he's not going to get much as Todd, Shank,
Sammy Brown.
And Sammy Brown, all 3 there.
And on a tackle that time. They corralled him, didn't let him get to the outside, turn him back in, and the pursuit caught up and bottled him up.
Yeah, so the bubble screen gets about a yard for the Hornets. We've already played. We're midway through the third quarter already. High snap. Ben Shank meets Stevens. Yeah.
Got in there quick and put a hit on the tailback that time. It's going to be third. Is this fourth down or third?
Third down.
Third down and about 10. And Buckeye Trail all year has really struggled with third and long. It seems like you're better off to give them third and about 1. They can stop you. Sometimes they've really struggled with, this longer yardage. They just seem to not be able to get things covered up.
And Anderson did a nice job hanging on to the football there because Shank laid the wood on him. Here's a pass that is completed and knocked out of bounds short of the first down. That was by Cason Dennis with the solid tackle.
Yeah, nice job that time. They took the 2 deep receivers away, and as soon as he threw it to the underneath guy, Cason Dennis come up quick, was able to break down and make the play. So nice job by Cason Dennis.
Yeah, that was Pollard on the reception. So now 4th and 3. Warriors will get the ball back. So nice job by the defense. Brown looking to try to make one man miss. And he will be dropped at the 20.
Buckeye Trail with 4:24 left to go in the third quarter, and Buckeye Trail at their own 20-yard line. Man, they could be nice if they get a big long drive here and get a score and really keep this thing close and really put some pressure on that East Canton team. Buckeye Trail needs to get something going here.
That's what the Warriors wanted to do, get to the fourth quarter with a chance. And they are real close to doing that as Todd will try to turn the corner. And he breaks a tackle from Schrader and picks up some positive yardage there.
Yeah, got about 4 yards, almost 5, probably about 5 yards after contact. And it looked like the East Canton defense really had him bottled up in the corner. But Todd, with that strength and that lower body strength, was able to break some tackles and make a nice gain for Buckeye Trail.
I tell you, you look at the starting safeties for East Canton, Stevens and Schrader, they come up, not only do they cover the pass well, but they come up and fill the running gaps as well. Todd to the outside, and he will be dropped there by Schrader.
Yeah, they do a nice job of recognizing early in the play whether it's run or pass. And if it's run, they're coming hard. And if it's pass, they're looking for receivers and covering them up. So East Canton has done a nice job tonight defensively to take things away.
Yeah, their run fits have been solid. And the Warriors 3rd down and 2. Tush push coming up. And I think he got it. Yes, he's over the 30.
He got a good 3 yards about out of that. And kind of rolled over the top. Nice job by Buckeye Trail getting the first down and keeping the chains moving.
Yeah, 3:25 clock running here in the third. Warriors down 8 with the football at their own 31-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion there. Todd rolls out, throws, pass, it's tipped, and it's intercepted by Pollard. And he will be knocked out at about the 29-yard line. That's the first turnover of the football game.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail has, in the first half, did a nice job of getting that outside defensive lineman to get inside so they can roll. In this second half, East Canton has done a nice job of maintaining that outside containment, making it really tough for Todd to roll. If you can't roll, it really doesn't allow that quarterback to square up and make a throw, and it's really difficult to do. And East Canton has done a good job of making sure they keep that outside contained.
Yeah, the ball ricocheted off the receiver there, and Pollard was there to get it. This is McCroskey. Boy, he takes it from the 30 to the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 after the 15-yard run. And, Chris, you know, McCroskey, he did not keep the ball and run it as much in the first half as we kind of thought we would see, but that may change here in the second half.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail going with it. A lot of times they're only rushing 3 guys, which creates a lot of seams to run through, trying to get things covered up in the passing game, and that really gives the quarterback opportunities to run. And East Canton has really taken advantage of that.
I tell you, the Buckeye Trail defense has played outstanding. Only 14 points, but this one after the turnover, they're at the back of their end zone and keeping the ball with Schrader. He turns the corner. Let's see if he got in. Touchdown, Hornets. And that was Kobe Schrader finding another gear. And that will increase the Hornets' lead. Now the 20-6 with the extra point coming up by Pollard. So the Hornets cash in after the turnover, and they go 30 yards in 2 plays. And I think that was Schrader's first carry. Of the game. Pollard's kick is up, and it is right down the middle. So 2:01 left here in the third quarter. Your score is now East Canton 21, Buckeye Trail 6. We'll step aside and hear from our sponsors. Enjoy farm-to-table meals with your loved ones at the Bear's Den Steakhouse. We serve burgers, salads, soups, and the best steaks around. We are located on Route 40 between Cambridge and Old Washington, and we would love to wish all the area teams good luck this upcoming season. All right, welcome back. And again, we want to thank some of our sponsors, Robinson Farm.
Our 8th grade volleyball team was 21-1, also IBC South champions, a combined record of 43-1 in the junior high. Great job.
So our 7th and 8th grade girls volleyball team, as well as our middle school football team, getting recognition here during the timeout for winning the IVC North. So congrats to all 3 teams. And this is Unosik. Or is that Sammy Brown? My bad, yeah.
Couldn't find a seam that time.
And Stubblefield with the tackle, and it looks like he's got a cramp. So we'd also mention Robinson Farm, and we'd also like to give a shout out to Jacob Vanderman Insurance Agency and Connor Pushcarriage for their sponsorship this year. Dennis Dowd, who provided your hot chocolate at halftime. Well, thank you, Dennis. And Dennis Dowd, as always, says, "Go Warriors." As well as Darcy A. Wakefield of Orthodontics and Dentistry. We want to thank Darcy for her service, or her sponsorship, as well as Bicon. So it looks like Pollard is okay after the tackle of Brown and coming up with a cramp.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail's going to be tucked back inside of their 20-yard line at about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line. So starting deep in their own territory, hopefully. They need to get a couple first downs just to get this thing out of here, so hopefully they can.
So this is a big drive for the Warriors as we're coming up on the end of the third quarter. There's a little pass to Brown, and Brown makes one guy miss. He's over the 30, 35 to the 37-yard line. So that's a pickup of about 20 yards.
Yeah, it was just a quick hitch route that time, and the other two receivers went and blocked, and Sammy was able to make a couple guys miss and get a big gain out of a short pass. A nice job by the quarterback and Sammy Brown making something happen.
So it'll be first down and 10. Three receivers to the right. Todd again, short pass to Brown. He makes one man miss. And there he goes over midfield to the 45 to the 43-yard line. And, boy, when Sammy Brown gets the ball in his hands, Chris, he is the legitimate definition of a home run hitter. He has the chance to take it to the house every time.
Yeah, he just makes guys look slow, doesn't he? He does. He really does. When he gets the ball in his hands, it just looks like everybody else is in slow motion.
And Mason Todd, that's a tough 5-6 yard carry as Gallagher drags him down for the Hornets.
Yeah, and just by hitting those short passes opens up that run game on the interior. Getting 6 yards or just about 6 yards on that first down play, man, it makes it a lot easier to hopefully get this first down.
Yeah, Warriors down 2 scores, but moving here as we're down to 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Swing pass to Janosic, but he gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Gallagher out there with the tackle for the Hornets. And Stevens as well on the tackle. And that will be the last play of the third quarter. We've got 3 in the books here from Old Washington, and your score after 3, East Canton 21, Buckeye Trail 6. We'll step aside and be back for fourth quarter action. Old Washington Presbyterian Church would like to wish all our Warrior teams the best of luck this upcoming season. We love being a part of Buckeye Trail in our community by supporting programs like 4-H, after-school library, and the clothing giveaway. Looking for a place to worship? We'd love to have you. Sunday mornings at 9:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Looking for a family restaurant to tailgate at before the big game? Visit Mr. Lee's Family Restaurant on East Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. We're open Tuesday through Sunday, so stop in for some good homemade American food, and don't forget about our fresh pies, which are made daily. Welcome back. Third down and 5 for the Warriors. Todd going deep. Pass intended for Sammy Brown. Incomplete. Oh, was that close?
Yeah, just threw it over his outside shoulder. Sammy just almost come down with it. Wasn't quite able to make the play, but nice effort. That was a nice ball, really. If he could have threw that just a little bit further to the inside. Sammy had some room.
Wow.
He had gotten behind the defense and definitely would have scored on that play.
That was close. Now the Warriors a big, critical 4th and 5 from the Hornets 38. Todd's got a man, Parker, and he's got the first down as he will get it to the 30. And Parker, nice catch. He had to extend the arms and catch the football away from his body.
Yeah, he did a nice job and got a few extra yards after he caught it. Chris Parker has really played well for Buckeye Trail this year. Now is even becoming an asset on the offensive side, so nice to see.
You know, the Warriors, this drive, they found some success with those little passes right over the middle. Todd keeps it, and he gets hit low, and that was Anderson on the tackle.
Yeah, a lot of times if you can just complete some passes, it really does. It starts to open things up because the defense just can't concentrate on that inside the tackle run, and it creates some openings in other places. Buckeye Trail's done a pretty good job with that tonight.
They had no yards on the play, 2nd and 10. Rolling out, looking. He's got it to Brown, I believe, and he will be about a yard short.
Yep, about a yard short. It's going to be real close. Looks like the push maybe.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
They've done a nice job. They're going to have 2 shots at it if they want it.
Stacy calls this the most exciting play in football, but he's going to have to go without the push.
He got it.
As he follows right behind Ringer.
They're saying he got
and
it.
Johnson
Chains.
and Chase. Yeah, that time Parker's usually back there pushing, but they put him in motion. Todd again, that quick pass, and Brown. I don't think he went down. Wow, what an impressive play by Brown. He was hit as soon as he caught the football, but his knee never touched down. And good job by the Zebras.
Yeah, not calling him down. It looked like he was down.
Yeah, I mean,
Sammy Brown just does a lot of that. When you can get the ball in his hands in the open, he can really create some havoc.
Wow, what a nice drive right here. But the Warriors, they have to stick it in. That little bubble screen intended for Janosik is incomplete. So it is 2nd down and 10. Or excuse me, 2nd and 8 because the ball is at the 8. So 2nd and goal for the Warriors.
Yeah, Buckeye Trail inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line trying to punch this thing in.
Todd will get to about the 6 maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and goal from about the 6-yard line.
Gallagher again. Boy, we've called his name a lot here in the second half. Gallagher, 6 foot, 250. So 3rd down. Owen Wells brings the play in for the Warriors. Definitely 4-down territory. Brown, he will be matched up by Stevens. Todd's pass intended for Brown, but broken up nicely there by the linebacker, Aiden Candle.
Yeah, he slid underneath that little slant route that time and took it away. And knowing that Buckeye Trail's trying to get the ball to Sammy Brown on those slants, and East Canton said, hey, we're not going to let him beat us. So Buckeye Trail going on a 4th down and goal from the 6-yard line, and looks like they're going to
think about it. Yeah,
think about
it's the Warriors. They really have to stick it in the end zone here. Down 2 scores. So 8:46 left in the ball game. timeout Warriors. We'll take one with them and be right back for the big 4th down play. Looking for a place to celebrate after a big Warrior win? Come to Deep Cut Tavern and celebrate with family and friends. A family-owned and operated restaurant that has the only deep-fried burgers in the county. Come and enjoy our family atmosphere where kids are welcome, and we're open 7 days a week, located on Route 40 between Cambridge and Old Washington. Welcome back, big 4th down play, and again, we want to give a shout out to Robinson Farm as well as Jacobs and Vandeman Insurance Agency and Connor Push Carriage. We want to thank them as well. So big 4th down and goal from the 6. Shotgun formation. Todd rolling out, looking, throws it. It is caught. They're going to say incomplete.
That ball.
Sammy is shocked. I thought it was caught. I thought the question was going to be whether they were going to say it was a touchdown or short of the goal line, but I thought it was definitely caught.
Yeah, that looked like a catch to me, but it's kind of hard to tell from our angle. And
yeah, I did. I thought that was caught. I did not see it hit the ground. I may be wrong, and it wouldn't be the first time. Actually, it'd be the 5th time, but. And this is a Schrader up the middle.
Yeah, that ball
for a gain of 9.
I think I was right with you, Tommy. I thought he caught it. Maybe he was a little short because he was coming back to get it, but it definitely looked like he caught it. But the official said he never caught the ball, which I don't think that was right. I think they made a mistake there, but Buckeye Trail's just got to recover, and they got to get a big stop here, that's for sure.
Yeah, as we're nearing the 8-minute mark in East Canton, if they get a first down here on 2nd and 5, it would be a big blow. And over the middle, pass is intended for Stevens. Nice coverage there by Janosik, as well as Tyler Harrell back there as well.
Yeah, Janosik was running right with him, stride for stride, right on his heels there. So had to be a perfect pass to get it in there, and quarterback slightly overthrew the post pattern that time.
So big 3rd down and 5. If the Warriors can get a stop here and force a punt, they should get the ball in Hornet territory. 2 receivers stacked to the right. There's a little bubble screen to Stevens, and he's got running room and the first down. Oh, beautiful play design there. Get the ball to your playmaker, Chris. And I think he may have a cramp.
Another cramp, yep.
He's going to get up, and the officials call the timeout. They're going to tell him he has to leave.
Yeah, he's definitely cramping up. He's having a hard time walking off the field, so.
So first down and 10. And a big first down there for the Hornets. I believe that's Anderson on the carry. He'll get over the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Bucky Johnson on the stop. So a 5-yard pickup. Nate Taflin's going to go out for the Warriors, and Daniel Ringer will come in to join the defensive line for the Warriors.
Yeah, we're under 7 minutes to go, too, in this fourth quarter. And I'm sure East Canton's happy just to slowly grind this out. In a tough match tonight, Buckeye Trail's really giving East Canton all they want to see here.
Yeah, there's another bubble screen. It's going to be up to about the 30, short of the first down. And I think we may have another cramp, and we do. And I tell you, I'm surprised, as cool as it is, the number of cramps
That's what I was
that we have had.
Usually the beginning of the year it's warm. You know, the first couple, 2-3 games you deal with some cramping. But usually this late in the year, your body's conditioned enough to it that, and as cool as it is, you don't have a whole lot of that. So I don't know. That sounds like maybe it's a diet thing for East Canton, because Buckeye Trail, I don't think we've had one guy cramp tonight, so that I can remember.
But we're not here to judge people's diets. But but Chris, I will tell you, the game that the Hall of Famer John Kelly filled in for you, it was a hot, muggy night. I was cramping up.
Yeah.
And in fact, Stacy, she had to massage cramps out of my calves about 3 times. She immediately turned her resignation in after the game, but Sean gave her a hazard pay. So she was back the next week. So
yeah, there you go.
Of course, that may explain why she buys me 10 waters before every game now.
And Buckeye Trail got their first offside. They just about went through a whole game without jumping offside.
Yeah.
They got one right there in the 3rd and 3. That was a crucial one, too. Buckeye Trail really needed that stop. Jumped offsides.
Yeah, Trail, they haven't had that many penalties tonight.
They played pretty well tonight. Pretty solid game for Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they've had a flurry of illegal procedure ones, but to their credit, they've been able to overcome a lot of them. There's a run up the middle and running hard. I believe that's Anderson Johnson on the tackle for the Warriors.
Yeah, and East Canton, I think, is going to be
Yeah.
happy to, again, just to try to grind this thing out, try to get this thing over with, keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving. Grind it inside, running right at Buckeye Trail, trying to trap those interior linemen.
Yeah, and Aiden Emerson, he's now in for the Warriors on the defensive line. And you could see this defense starting to wear down a little. So 2nd and 4. Krosky, he's got a man open in the flats if he can get it to him, and he does. And there's a first down up the midfield as the ball is caught there by
number 8, Jacob
Demian. Yes.
Yep. Had him wide open in the flats that time, and Buckeye Trail had a chance to make a tackle early after he had caught it, but coming up hard, not quite under control, and was able to slide by the first defender of Buckeye Trail and pick up the first down.
And that just shows you the depth of the skilled players for East Canton. Demian, we've called his name a lot from linebacker. And there he is catching a big play there to move the sticks as the clock continues to run. Pass out, and it is caught by Pollard. He will be knocked out of bounds inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Cason Dennis on the tackle, but I tell you, East Canton now in total control. 2nd down and about 7.
Yeah.
4:23 left.
Doing a nice job of running that first receiver deep down the field, down that sideline. Buckeye Trail, I think they've got 2 guys running to cover him and leaving that underneath guy who that wasn't even an out that time. He just ran a stop route, and there's not a guy within 10 yards of it when he catches it.
McCroskey rolling out, throws it. He's got a man open. Dropped. A rare drop there. That one by Aiden Stevens.
Yeah, again, that was the same play. They ran the first receiver deep straight down the field and just ran a stop route along the sideline. And, man, he is wide open. There's nobody, again, within about 10 yards of him when he's catching it.
But they really got this Warrior defense who has played outstanding tonight, kind of on their heels because they've had some success in the second half running the football. And with it 2nd and 2, you're expecting a run, and then they cross you up with the pass. There's a high snap, but Stevens will get it. He will not get the first down.
No, Buckeye Trail being stout inside, putting a smack on the running back from East Canton. It's going to be 4th and what, Tommy, about a yard, maybe a half yard or so. And East Canton, I'm sure they're probably going to go for this.
Yeah,
and try to melt this game away.
Yeah, we'll keep it here, and I believe that was Chase on the tackle. All right, Chris, it's now time for your Big 5 picks this weekend. There are some Donnybrooks going on. It's if it's the 3rd Saturday in October, it's Tennessee and Bama. They meet every
like we
third.
We care about the SEC.
Will you stop? That is a monster game. Tennessee traveling to Alabama. Survey says, who's going to win it?
I'm going with Alabama.
Going with Bama. All right. Hey, a big one tomorrow night in South Bend. USC travels and takes on Notre Dame. You were in South Bend just, a week ago?
I think USC is going to win that game.
Wow.
I think Notre Dame doesn't have enough offense to hang with USC. I'll be shocked if
it's going to be 40 degrees and rainy.
Well, that weather could make a difference, that's for sure.
4th and 1, and the Warrior defense comes up with the stop.
I don't think he got it.
Yeah,
he's short.
Yeah, he is short. Bucky Johnson with the initial hit, and Nate Taflin there to wrap him up. So the Warrior defense needed a big stop, and boy, did they get it there. But there's only 4 minutes left. The Warriors 2 scores down. They have to score and score quick.
They're going to have to open this up and really try to get some big plays here, give them an opportunity to get that second score.
Empty backfield. Todd looking. Throwing it to Brown.
Oh, it's picked off.
But it is going to be taken away by Stevens as he is tackled by Janosik.
That was a great effort. Sammy Brown had 3 guys hanging on him. He almost came down with that, and the defender ended up with it. But it was a really, really, pretty good effort by the defense, and Sammy Brown made a nice effort to try to come down with that. So fighting off 3 East Canton guys to try to come down with that ball.
And, Chris, if you're Mason Todd, there you need 2 scores. You've got to, as there's an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Warriors after the play, but you're down 2 scores. You've got to try to force the ball into your playmaker, a guy who has a chance to score quick. But credit East Canton. They were there and made the play on the pass. So second turnover for the Warriors.
I'm not sure what the unsportsmanlike conduct was. The call on that, was it because he swung around and threw him down?
No, it was that Coach Kearns talks to the head official, then gives him a fist bump. So he got to say, I am too.
About that call.
If that's what it was, Janosik just made a tackle, tackle. And this is going to be another pre-snap penalty on the Hornets. Okay, another big one. LSU travels to Vandy. And believe it or not, Chris, Who would have thought in 2025 Vandy would be favored? They are actually favored by a point and a half.
They're playing at home. I'm telling you what, I think I'm going to go with Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is they're a tough team to beat, especially at home. I think they're going to be difficult to beat. And LSU has struggled offensively most of the year, so.
Here's a pitch to Schrader. He sticks his foot in the ground, and he is gone. 20-10, 5 touchdown. Schrader, his second touchdown of the half. And this one from 39 yards out. So when people see the score, they're not going to realize this game was a lot closer than the score would indicate.
It was. The Buckeye Trail actually has played really well tonight. They competed pretty much the entire way and, made this a game, really a tight game up until the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game.
And credit to Hornets. They forced 2 turnovers in the second half, and they have scored off both of them. So here's another 5-yard penalty. Chris, I did have the Washington at Michigan game pick, but I don't want you picking that game because I know where you're going to go. Then Stacy, she shuts us down and we're off the air. So we are going to bypass that game just so we can stay on the air. So this extra point.
I would say Michigan needs that one. They definitely need it.
And Pollard, 5 yards, no problem there. So 3:39 left, and it's now 28-6. And then our last two, Texas A&M, I think ranked 4th or 5th in the country, traveled to Fayetteville. As the Razorbacks circle the wagons, Chris, survey says.
I would love to be able to say Arkansas is going to win that game, but I just don't think it's possible. A&M's the real deal. They're pretty good. I think it'll be close. Arkansas will keep it close, but I don't know if they have the talent to beat A&M.
I'll tell you what, we will take a close loss and be happy with it. Shows you how things have gone here lately.
Yeah, Arkansas has been in a lot of games. They just haven't been able to win them.
And then Wisconsin at Ohio State.
That's going to be a tough one for Ohio State. Going to Wisconsin, it's always tough to go up there and win. And
I like Luke Fickell. He's a classy coach. He's a heck of a football coach.
I actually feel bad for him. The talent they have up there, they're just really limited with the talent they have.
And they're on their 3rd-string quarterback, I believe, as well, too.
They are really –
This is going to be Janosik on the return, and he is going to be thrown down at the 21-yard line. Now, that tackle was –
really
like the one that he did. Now, they couldn't have thrown that 15-yard penalty on his tackle because that's the way he was just tackled.
Yeah, maybe it could have been he could have said something to after.
Or anybody could have,
I just never know. It's hard to tell. It didn't. I mean, the tackle itself didn't warrant a personal foul, but a lot of times you don't get to hear everything that's going on down there either, so it makes it difficult.
Yeah, so the Warriors – as the officials have a timeout here, 3:30 left. Now they're going to restart the play clock. Todd swings it to Brown. He makes one guy miss, 2 guys miss, and he will get it up close to a first down.
Yeah, Tammy making some moves again on that quick basically screen out to the outside to the wide receiver screen and making a couple guys miss, and looks like he got a first down or is really close to a first down. Again, nice job. Buckeye Trails really ran that play well tonight.
So that they're going to give the Warriors a first down, but Chain Gang is trying to get things set up. That pass intended for Brown is going to be incomplete, as that was Anderson who met Brown just as the ball did. Now, Chris, we talked about the big game East Canton has next week against Malvern. The Buckeye Trail, they will conclude their season next week on the road against another playoff-bound team in the Newcomerstown Trojans. Todd throws it. Pass intended for Harrell is incomplete. Pollard on the coverage, so it will be 3rd down and 10. 2:38 remaining in this game. Chris, I'd be remiss if I didn't say congratulations are in order. Your Bengals with a big win last night. What a ball game that was.
Yeah, both quarterbacks played well and just an outstanding game. Ended up with Bengals kicking a field goal with no time left, basically to win it. So the Cincinnati Bengals and old Joe Flacco, who the Browns, of course, got rid of because he wasn't good enough, goes in and tears up the Steelers. And sometimes I'm starting to think maybe it's not the quarterback's problem. It might be the organization they're playing for. So.
And Chase had a Lane Star type game. I think he caught about 37 passes for 490 yards, something like that. Yeah.
Was he impressive or what?
But it was a great game.
It really was a good
and
game.
We've had a good one here tonight. 4th and 10. Todd going long. Pass intended for Yanosik, knocked down. So East Canton will take over at the Buckeye Trail 30-yard line.
Yeah, and Buckeye Trail just trying to give them a chance, just throwing that thing up with 3 receivers to that side, hoping somebody can make a play. And East Canton, knowing what they're trying to do, was able to cover it up and make sure Trail was not able to make a play. So good job by East Canton. And I tell you what, it's been a nice night of football, perfect night for football. And Buckeye Trail has really come out and played well, played hard tonight, and should be proud of the effort that they gave tonight.
Yeah, and Buckeye Trail, they're playing their best football of the season. And as a coach, with everything they've had to overcome, that's all you can ask. And that's McCroskey, and he's going to keep the football and take it in from 30 yards out.
Yeah, that score 34-6 is not near as good a game as this has been for most of the game, and Buckeye Trail is just, they're wore down now and gave up another long run, but Buckeye Trail really has. They play well tonight and gave a good effort.
Now, I was kind of surprised to see McCroskey running the ball.
Yeah, me too. I was surprised they just aren't. You get somebody hurt late in the game, especially when this game's pretty much over for the most part, and you just don't want to take a chance on getting somebody hurt and ending your chances in the playoffs. So that was kind of surprising.
Because I mean, with a 40-second play clock, you could almost run this game out.
Yeah, no doubt.
There. But East Canton, they have 35 unanswered points to close this game out. Like I said, you see the score 35-6 just a couple minutes ago. The Warriors had it 1st and goal with a chance to make it a 7-point game, if they score. So that's how quickly things have gotten out of hand for the Warriors. Pollard to kick it off. Brown will take it at his own 6. And he will scoot up to the 20-yard line. He takes a pretty good hit there. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, Sammy Brown, I think he's going to be a nice addition to the basketball team this year, too. He's a kid that can come off the bench and play some good defense for you and plays with a lot of effort. So it's going to be nice to see. Buckeye Trail has a nice chance to be pretty good this year in basketball. Got some guys returning, and it'll be exciting this year.
Yeah, a lot of guys playing varsity for the first time.
Well, but
you graduate 8 seniors. That's
you got some key guys back though that are some playmakers, and they got the potential to be pretty good. No doubt.
So that's Unosik on the carry. As we're under 2 minutes left.
Yeah, let's not forget to mention, I think the Buckeye Trail Warrior girls volleyball team will play
at Highland Monday night.
Monday night at 6 o'clock. So
yes.
That's a big one. So Buckeye Trail, who's pretty solid. Highland, I guess, is really good. So, in volleyball, Buckeye Trail has a really good tradition of being pretty good. They got an opportunity to go up there and knock off Highland, and going to have to do it. And you're going to have to play well to do it.
I believe that's Parker on the carry.
Yeah, he's broke 3 or 4 tackles to get about a yard, but really nice, strong run by Mr. Parker.
So 3rd down and 6. As we're nearing the 1 minute mark, the volleyball team, congratulations to them. They won their first sectional game last night at home, knocking off Bel Air. Like I said, they will make the trek to Highland. That ought to be a good one Monday night.
Yeah, and I think Highland's only lost 1 game this year, so haven't lost much. And it'll be a task to beat Highland, but Buckeye Trail, without a doubt, has the talent to do it. They just got to put it all together, and if they do, they got a chance to win.
Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th down and 6, and this should be the last play of the game.
Next from the band concession stand, all food, drinks, and candy, $1. All food, drinks, and candy, $1 at the band concession stand.
So this will be the last play at home for the Warriors for the 2025 season, as the game next week will be on the road. Parker keeps it up the middle. He will get to about the 27-yard line. And that is the game. Your final score from Old Washington, East Canton, 35, Buckeye Trail 6. We'll take a timeout, hear from our sponsors, and
hello, everyone. Josh.
Partake of the senior.